Hello everyone, and welcome to MyniQ podcast. I'm your host, and I'll be sharing short English stories and conversations with you every day. Today's episode is The Wall Street Conspiracy. And the text level is for learn about doing actions and talking about doing actions, how to tell someone else words and asking little questions at the end of a sentence. Stick around till the end for 5 quick questions to test your understanding. Alright then, let's get listening.
The Wall Street Conspiracy. It was October 24, 1929, a day that would go down in history as Black Thursday. The stock market had been plummeting for weeks, but nothing could have prepared the investors for the chaos that was about to ensue. As the sun rose over Wall Street, a sense of unease settled over the traders and brokers. Rumors were circulating that a major bank was on the verge of collapse, and panic was starting to set in. I was one of the few who knew the truth, that the bank's troubles were just the tip of the iceberg. A group of powerful men had been secretly manipulating the market, using their wealth and influence to drive up stock prices and then sell out at the top. As the day wore on, the chaos on Wall Street intensified. Stocks were plummeting, and the sound of shattering glass and screaming investors filled the air. I knew that I had to act fast if I was going to uncover the truth behind the conspiracy and prevent a complete collapse of the market.
Now let's move on to the conversation between Billy, Meg, Kelly, and their teacher, Louis, after reading the novel.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around the events of Black Thursday. It's so hard to believe that a group of powerful men could manipulate the market like that.
Exactly, Meg. The novel does a great job of showing how greed and corruption can lead to chaos and destruction. It's a valuable lesson for all of us.
I know, right? I was on the edge of my seat as I read about the stock market plummeting and the panic that ensued. It's like something out of a movie.
But what really got me was how the author wove together historical facts with fictional characters to create this immersive story. It's like I was right there on Wall Street in 1929.
Yeah, and the way he describes the chaos and destruction is so vivid. I felt like I was experiencing it all myself. It's really well written.
As an educator, I'm always looking for ways to make history more engaging and relatable for my students. This novel would be a great choice for anyone interested in learning about the Great Depression and its impact on society.
I love how the author doesn't shy away from tackling tough topics like corruption and greed. It's so important for us to learn from history and not repeat the same mistakes.
Yeah, and it's not just about the historical events themselves, but also about the people who lived through them. The characters in this novel are so well developed and complex. I loved learning more about them.
I know, right? I felt like I was getting to know them as friends, and the way the author explores their motivations and relationships with each other is just fantastic.
Now, let's test your understanding of the novel and the dialogue with 5 questions. Question 1. What event occurred on October 24, 1929? A. Black Monday. B. Black Thursday. C. The Great Depression. D. The Wall Street crash. E. The economic downturn. The answer is B. Black Thursday. Question 2. Who was involved in manipulating the market? A group of powerful men. B. A group of women. C. A group of young people. D. A group of old people. E. A group of foreigners. The answer is A. A group of powerful men. Question 3. What happened as the day wore on? A. The market stabilized. B. Stocks went up. C. Panic started to set in. D. The sound of shattering glass and screaming investors filled the air. E. Everyone left. The answer is D. The sound of shattering glass and screaming investors filled the air. Question 4. What did the author do well in the novel? A. They wrote a great ending. B. They created complex characters. C. They wove together historical facts with fictional characters. D. They wrote a short story. E. They made it boring. The answer is C. They wove together historical facts with fictional characters. Question 5. Why is the novel valuable? I. It's a fun read. B. It teaches a valuable lesson about greed and corruption. C. It's a great way to learn about history. D. It's not worth reading. E. It's too long. The answer is B. It teaches a valuable lesson about greed and corruption. That's it for today's quiz. How many did you answer correctly? Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the stories and conversations and found the quiz challenging yet fun. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more daily English learning content. Until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.